Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Holding It Together. Hope you guys had a good week. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I'm going to apologize up front. My energy is so low. I woke up like so sick today.
Oh no.
And I really downplayed it all day. Like, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, don't really feel that great, but you're like, it's not that bad. And then progressively as the day goes on, you're like, maybe it is that bad. Like, not me having the, like, you know, when, do you ever get sick and like your skin gets sensitive?
Yes.
I have that on my back right now. And I'm like,
No.
let me get in my sweatpants and get under the bed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I am excited for this episode. I love an advice episode.
I love an advice episode
Yeah.
too. So thank you for everyone who submitted. You guys are the best. But before we get into that, I know I mentioned last week that I'm moving.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just wanted to, speak my truth about that. So I am moving into another rental.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has like just a little more upgraded.
Yeah.
Just, like,
just
the bath-
newer, a
just
little nicer.
newer, yeah. Nicer. So, and at the first, I was honestly kind of hesitant to move because it's like an inconvenience and just like time and, money. Well, more. Honestly, it's been way more than I thought it was going to be.
I know.
I was like, oh.
No, really, it's like you're like having the same kind of move that we just had where it's like next door.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's crazy that even that costs money.
Literally, I was like, none of this is going to cost money for me. When I tell you the amount that I've spent, Amazon and me, tell it again. I'm a girl, so I like to, spruce up that bathroom,
Oh my God, no, the bathroom stuff we got at Home Goods,
so good.
such a slay. Am I okay? Such a slay.
It was so good.
It was so good.
There's things like that, and what I will say is,
It's making me want to do a bathroom remodel.
and I wouldn't argue with you. Like I would
Like Home Goods Part 2, Home Goods bathroom section Part 2. I was vibing in the bathroom section. I was having a grand time.
literally, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like little things like that where I just I didn't think that it was gonna be great. Like I didn't think I was gonna be paying for things like that, which is fine. Like I knew like love an upgraded space. And anyway, I was really like dreading it. I was like, oh, like I'm gonna have to get all my stuff out, move it, and like I've collected a lot of stuff in the 4 years that I've been there. Well, almost 4. It's like 3.5. And I really thought of the place that I live now as temporary. I really was like, okay, this is just like a passing, like I don't know, like a short term, like a lease. It
was like your beginner apartment together.
Yes, our beginner apartment, exactly. So at first I didn't want to put a lot of effort into it. I know I've spoken about this on the podcast before, and I didn't even hang up photos on the walls. Well, I started to later, but
yeah. And
it was just, I don't know, like it didn't reflect who I am or who Nick is, I don't think. It was just very like chaotic, and it was giving like starter college, right out of college, like apartment.
Yeah.
Like mixed match furniture, just things that didn't go, things whatever. And so now I feel like I'm able to curate a place that even if I only see myself, it's so funny, I'm like, I only see myself in it for another maybe 1 or 2 years. That being said, I only saw myself in the one that I'm at for 1 or 2 years. But like now I have a strong plan. Like I have, like Nick and I have like a very strong future plan. So I
like
feel
you're
like
more established. You have a roadmap laid out.
Yeah, I have a roadmap because I feel like before it was just kind of in my head.
I mean, you guys were both beginning your careers when you moved into that place, so it makes sense that you really had no idea what the future looked like.
Yes, I didn't. So anyway, I really have like started to curate like art and prints, and we had this like bookshelf almost. It was like a glass case, and it had a bunch of Nick's like Lord of the Rings, D&D, like a lot of that type of things on it. And it was nice at first because when we had like zero furniture, like that was the only thing we had we had like a love seat and that, and that was the only thing we had in the apartment. And so it kind of filled up some of the empty space that was going on. And I felt like by the end it was just getting a little too crowded. Like I just wanted it gone. And actually Nick was the one that was like, hey, can I put the bookcase up in my room and showing, he has like a gaming room.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like I would love like for you to.
No, because it's like a gorgeous shelf, but for the size of your living room, it's so big.
Yes.
It's like literally half the size of your living room, I feel like.
Yes. And I didn't want to get rid of it because it's so nice.
Yeah.
But I just didn't want it there taking up so much space. So actually Nick put it upstairs in his room, and I think it fits so well because his gaming room is giving gaming room. Like before it was giving like desk and computer, and now it's like he has like he had the vinyl player up there now. He has his like D&D and Lord of the Rings, like fantasy stuff. He has posters he's putting
It's more
up.
of a complete room.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It feels complete. He has like a baby couch. I don't know. It's like
a futon kinda.
Just like a baby couch. Like think of a couch that would go in a dollhouse. Like that's what's in it. Like I don't know how to explain it. I have to like take a picture or something because it's getting dollhouse furniture, but in like a cute functional way. Like not. Anyway. So and now I feel like it's slowly becoming like my chosen aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like because Nick and I went together and we bought prints. So we're gonna hang those up on the walls, and I bought like a nice end side table. It's so gorgeous. I got it from Habitat for Humanity. I have to show it to you.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, so gorgeous.
Send me a picture or something.
I will definitely. And so that's like the side table now, and it's
coming together.
Yes, I feel like it's just becoming more of like my space.
That's like that's the only upside of moving, is that like really forces you to like reevaluate your stuff. Not even just like getting rid of it, but like like maybe I should like put some effort into like this area or that area. And I don't know. Like I like that it makes you think about your space in like a critical way. You know what I mean?
You're so right. And speaking of like stuff, the amount of stuff that I've collected over the past 3.5 years is actually sick. Yeah. It's sickening. The amount of things I've thrown out, specifically like makeup products, and it's funny because I don't even wear like face makeup. Why do I have so much of it? Like, be so for real. All expired, by the way. Like no. And like hair products and all these things like I just don't use, and they're just taking up space. And even like hair tools that I have, like, why do I have like 3 blow dryers? Yeah. I think they were like gifts, but it's like, okay, I can retire this. I can donate this. I can, I was going through literally you have to go through every single closet, drawer. Yeah. Everything.
Nothing will make you realize how much junk you have until you move.
No.
And it's like, you think like, oh, I'm good about like keeping things tidy and putting things away and whatever. And so when you're moving, it's like, okay, you have, especially like if you pack boxes, like at first it's so easy. It's like, okay, all my towels go in this box. This one's for my clothes. This one's for my pans and my cups and my dishes, whatever. And then you get to a point where it's like, what are these things? And like, they don't fit in any category. It's just like literally the category is junk.
Actually, like the category is junk, and it's like wall, like hangers. Like it's like those, I can't
command strips.
Yes. Yeah. It's the command strips. And it's like, they're in my junk drawer. I'm like, where do I put these? 'Cause, and now I'm like, well, I need them. Like, I'm going to use them.
You need like a little tool section, like a tool drawer or something. I really want to get like a tool, because we have a garage now. I really want to get like a little tool drawer organizer thingy, because right now like Matt has like a couple different tool bags, because he's gotten like drills as gifts and like other, it's just like a random hodgepodge of tools. And so it's like, you can't get rid of them because it's stuff that you need. Yes. You know what I mean?
You don't use them daily.
No. But then it's like, because it's all like in a box together, it's like, I can't find anything, and it drives me insane. So
it's so funny. Yeah, our tool collection has honestly gotten more and more. I think the first Christmas I lived there, my mom got me like a little toolkit. And then Christmases since, Nick has been getting more and more tools. So yeah, I think that's kind of how ours is going. And all of his tools are in his gaming room, his boy room.
Good.
And so
as it should be.
Yeah. So remember how a couple weeks ago I was like, a garbage bag hates to see me coming?
A what? Hates to see you coming? A garbage bag. Yeah.
Now, after I moved, despises. Because the way I'm just throwing things out the way, I'm like, I don't need anything. Why would I spend money on this? And you would think it would make me more frugal. And like, you're not using the things that you buy, so stop buying them. And I talked about this last week. It's turned into like the opposite, where I'm like, now I have nothing and I need to go buy more things. Yeah. It's just like a sick cycle that I need to break. Like, honestly, after last week's episode, I really reflected, and like, I'm canceling my Amazon Prime. Like, I'm back.
Wait, I'm dead. Guys, for context, last week's episode was recorded 24 hours ago.
Okay, Hannah, I didn't think you would, okay. I feel called out right there, and it's fine because I call you out all the time. But damn, I was really being like last week, like I could.
No, it was yesterday.
Okay, anyway, breaking the fourth wall.
That is so funny.
No, like, I'm really trying to be more intentional. Like, I went home yesterday and I was like, yeah, you do have a problem and you need to stop.
Okay, but like, what kind of stuff were you throwing out, and what have you been
just like
wanting to buy?
Like, I've been like donating new clothes, and I'm like, should I get new clothes? But here's the thing, and that's like always been a problem, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But it's also things like new shoes. What I bought, I got new sandals because I like threw them all out. This was I did do like a shoe clean out a couple months ago. I threw like so many shoes out, or like donated them or whatever. And I don't know, like those type of things where I'm like, and I think it's coming from like a season of insecurity where, because I'm just kind of at this like kind of weird point. I'm like, weird point, like it's not every single season. But like I feel like, oh, like I need to fill the void. Like I need that dopamine hit with like the add to cart, the checkout.
I think too, it's interesting, like sometimes I have the same thing where it's like I don't really go into a closet clean out being like, I'm gonna clean out so I can buy new clothes, and I don't have the urge to buy new things because I cleaned out. But it's like I cleaned out my closet because I hate my clothes, and then looking at everything and evaluating it, it's like, wow, I hate everything. And then it's like, well, then you like want to patch that like void, whatever, by like getting stuff that you like.
Yeah,
in theory.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, I feel like I'm both of that. I'm like, at one point, I'm like, I hate everything, closet clean out. And then on the other hand, I'm like, well, I have nothing, buy more. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely a mix.
Yeah.
And I feel better about this one just because, like, even this podcast helps me self-reflect all the time. So, which I really appreciate. But, yeah, it's just forcing me to organize. It's forcing me to, like, really get down and dirty with everything that I own and like, Marie Kondo my life, essentially. And it's very...
There's nothing so humbling and so freeing as Marie Kondoing your life. Yeah. Like, really taking stock of everything that you own and, like, getting real about, like, what is and isn't important to you.
And it's, like, very introspective, which I was not expecting at all.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, because I was holding on to things that, like, I never look at. For example, I had, like, Taylor Swift wristbands, right? And they were in, like, the back of my, like, hair drawer.
Yeah.
And I ended up throwing them out because they got makeup product on them and whatever. But it was like I was holding on to pieces like that where, I don't know, I have not looked at it since 2023. Like, be so for real. I'm not like a sentimental person in that sense where I'm like, I need stuff. Like, I need... Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I thought I wasn't until, like, I realized, like, I'm hoarding this, like, essentially garbage.
Yeah.
But
sometimes in the moment... like when the emotions are so fresh from whatever it was, like I did the same thing where like I'm pretty sure like after like New Year's Eve we went out and we got wristbands. I was like, that was such a fun night and I had so much fun with all my friends and like what a great memory. And then it's like I take the wristband off and I'm like, well, I don't want to throw it away because I want the like keepsake of whatever happened. And then of course like a month or two goes by and I'm like, okay, this is a piece of garbage, like let me just throw it away. But I totally I think it's like really normal to be like,
okay, I'm glad I was
hold on to like the sentiment of things when the emotions are still high.
Okay, I'm glad because I was cleaning out. I'm like, why do I still have this? It doesn't really make sense.
Actually, you know what I have is I have like a memory box. It's like I'll show you. It's like a pretty good size like chest, and it's got like random pieces from throughout my life that like I just couldn't part with. So it's like old diaries and like school pictures and just like random stuff. And like I know everything that's in there. But then like every once in a while, like once it gets too full, I'm okay, let me go through and like clean out like what's not important to me anymore. But then you can keep those things that like, it's not like there's like any other purpose for it. And like, do I look at my memory box more than like once a year? No. But the times that I get to reflect on it are like special.
Yeah.
And like bring me joy. So
I fear I have no memories left. I threw them all out in the move. No, no, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. And I also always want to start like a scrapbook or a junk journal. But then, to be fair, that's just hoarding it in a different way. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to like look at the scrapbook every single day. But then it is like you get to preserve it. I don't know.
Yeah, I have very mixed emotions around it. Because on one hand, I'm like, the memories. And on another hand, I'm like, the garbage. And
Yeah.
so
I think it comes down to finding a way to like manage it that makes sense for you, whether it's like a box or scrapbooking or not like the back of your hair drawer.
I think a good way to manage it for me is through photos.
Mm-hmm.
And that is in the cloud, like in a digital space.
Mm-hmm.
So like I look back at my Taylor Swift photos all the time. Like I love looking back at old photos. So that's just something that I do anyway. But yeah, no, I've been cleaning out a lot, organizing a lot, getting a fresh start. And now that by the time you guys are listening to this, we'll be totally moved in. But by the time of recording this, Hannah's outing us, we're like 60% moved in.
Yeah.
It's like our living room's done. The kitchen is like a third done. Bathroom's done. Nick's room's done. And then our bedroom's like a third done. And I like it's feeling better and better because at first I was dreading it and then we were doing it and I was like, this sucks. And then now the closer we get to it being done and the more garbage we get out and the more just less like the more organized we get, I'm like, okay, this is worth it. I'm glad we're doing this. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're doing it.
But the 60% mark, that's like the last, once you like, you get halfway, like you're feeling good. And then it's like, it's just downhill from there.
I kind of agree. We have to move our mattress, which is a king size mattress in a tiny little room, with a tiny little hallway. And Nick is like, it's going to be a bonding experience. We can do it. And when I tell you 3 grown men got that mattress upstairs, I don't know how Nick and I tonight are going to get it downstairs. I bought myself a cookie as reward.
That is so funny.
To get it. Because I'm like, okay, we have to get this mattress downstairs.
No, because here's the thing. When Matt and I moved into our first apartment, we had the leather couch. Do you remember the leather couch?
Oh, do I remember the leather couch?
Okay, me, Matt, and his mom moved the leather couch up the stairs. That was an experience that I hated. I've never hated anything more. And so then it's like every time I saw it, well, then we replaced it with our new couch, but we kept the leather couch. And I was like, yeah, no, if you're keeping it, I'm never touching it again. Like you can find someone else help you move it. I'm not doing that again because it was so awful. Like just twisting it and turning it.
And he did find someone else to move it.
And he did. And you know what? That's okay. There are some things like,
is it in this place?
No.
Oh.
It went to our last place. And I was like, yeah, no, not helping with that. And like he traumatized all his friends.
He did. Everyone knew that couch. Everyone knew.
Like, oh, the couch. Everyone had fantasies of like sawing it in half and throwing it out the window and setting it on fire. I'm like, yeah, welcome to the party.
Why was he so attached to it?
I don't know, dude. But I was like, yeah, no, it's not coming to the town like where we live now. It's not happening. So it went in the dumpster.
Good.
Yeah,
it belongs there.
It belongs there. I have a picture of it.
It's just traumatic. Like it wasn't even a bad couch. It was just very traumatizing.
Yeah. Just the moving of it.
Yeah. So I'm in a very much construction zone area. It feels like I have piles everywhere. Things are not in the right spot. It's just like a little chaotic and messy. You want to know what's not chaotic and messy?
What?
My car. I got it professionally detailed.
Wait, I need to see you before you leave.
You do. It is so. Like I'm a relatively clean person, I would say. I don't have like a lot of trash or whatever. But you know, like wear and tear on a car. And the last time I really cleaned out, like deep clean, like shampoo the seats, like all of that was when I was in college and I worked at a car wash. So we had this like nice little thing going where on rainy, slow days, people would, like the workers would bring in their own car if we didn't have any detailing.
I had no idea that you worked at a car wash.
Really?
Yeah.
I worked at Delta Sonic. Not Delta Sonic, I'm sorry. I worked at Dr. Hugs.
No idea.
And we would all, the workers would bring in their car. Everyone would detail it. And so it was kind of like a fun, like joint thing everyone would do to just like help each other. So like you would like rotate, like whatever. And so like the last time I really detailed my car was 4 years ago when I worked at that place. And I've vacuumed it out. I've wiped it down. I've like, done that since, but I haven't really got the carpets cleaned and the seats cleaned
and like a deep vacuum and like a de-hairing.
Yeah, exactly. And I do have like a dog hammock, so like it keeps most of the dirt and stuff like that out from my back seats.
Yeah,
my back seats are cloth, and it by no means keeps all of it out.
Yeah.
So my car gets really, really gross from the dogs. I would say like 90% of it is from the dogs. And I love Rhea. She is a passenger princess, and she doesn't give a rip if I put her in the back. She will walk straight up front. Like the passenger seat is her seat, and I know it's so dangerous, so don't come at me. Like, I'm ready to get a dog a seatbelt. Like, I'm not even funny. I'm not even playing.
Like the harnesses that you strap them in.
And you put them in the seatbelt. Like, I'm ready.
I mean, technically, it's not that much more dangerous than being in the back seat. No. You know what I mean? Like, you'd need like a seatbelt in both.
And I'm very conscious when I'm driving with her. Like, I'm very, and with Eru, the other dog who's in the back, because there's just, like, I already know they're feeling a little bit, whoa, you know, and I don't want to make them any more nervous. Not that they're super nervous in cars, but I want to keep it that way. Anyway, so I just got my car deep cleaned. It smells so good. It was amazing. I actually want to shout out the place because I loved it. I had such a good experience. It's called Adams Detailing.
Okay.
It's on Grand Island, New York. So amazing. I had such a good experience. I literally booked it online. I got to pick the date, the time. I dropped it off, and he just called me when it was ready.
Wait, because my car has been driving me crazy. It's like the same thing where it's like, it's not necessarily like messy. It's just that like I haven't done like a deep, and especially like after the winter, it's like during the winter, it's like, why am I going to take the time to vacuum my mats when like I'm literally going to get back in my car and get salt all over them.
Yes.
And then in the summer, it's like, well, I have volleyball and whatever. And we lived in an apartment, so there was no way for me to like plug in a vacuum and take my own vacuum outside. And you know how like the car wash ones are so wide, you like can't really get up in there, you know? She's itching for a good wash.
Yeah.
And I would much rather not do it myself. So
no, for real. And here's the thing. I have grown up as always, if you're going to get something done, you're going to do it yourself. Like, you're going to clean out your own car. You're going to mow your own lawn. You're going to shovel your own snow. Like, that has always been instilled in me. Okay. Now I'm taking the car to Delaware I'll be driving back by the time you hear this, but I'm going to Delaware with Nick, and I'm taking my car, and I really just needed a reset, and I just have no time. Like, I swear to you, every time I plan to do it, it's something like raining comes up. Or it's too cold, and I can't like let my car air dry because it will get mold. And like, there's just like little things, and now because I totally planned on doing it myself this whole month, but it hasn't happened, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna book. Actually, the best decision I made. I feel so like I've been giddy for the last week just waiting for it to happen. Like, I've been so excited to be in a fresh car. A breath of fresh air.
No, literally nothing makes me feel like that girl, like having a clean, nice smelling, like shiny car. I went through the like exterior car wash today, and I'm like, oh.
See, here's the thing. I don't care about the exterior of my car. Like, it can be muddy, disgusting.
I get paranoid about it more than the interior because I'm like, the rust and stuff.
Girl.
And I hate the bug guts.
My girl can almost drive herself. Like, I'm not worried. There's like a little patch of rust. And I'll say, when I was younger, I was like very anal about like the rust and like whatever. And now I'm like, girl, I'm just hoping to get you for another year and a half, 2 years.
I was gonna say your car is nearing the end of its life, so it makes sense to be like
a little rusty.
Like why? Girl, it's not like she's gonna get resold. Probably
no.
She's gonna be for parts.
And she is. And the guy that I was picking it up from, Adam, actually, he was like, "Oh, I noticed a little rust on your car. Like, for like X amount of money, like I can fix it up and like retouch it up and blah blah." And I'm like, "Thank you, Adam. However, like, she's not worth it. Like, be so for real for aesthetics. Like, I'm sorry.
No.
Like, she's an old lady, and she's making her way downtown, and
we only needed her to hold on through like one more winter.
I'm like,
So.
But oh my god, I feel like that girl. Like, I really feel.
No, it's
just like such a good feeling. And where my house is so chaotic, I literally get into my car and I'm like, look how beautiful she is.
You just need like sound bath music in there.
Oh yeah,
like go to your like Zen place.
No, I just put on Taylor Swift and I'm like, oh my god, I was singing Treacherous. I was having a whole concert in the car with Nick. I have to take a video of it and like him not know. He is dead ass straight face. I'm belting the words to Treacherous out. I am like smashing on the what is it called?
Dashboard.
Yeah, I am singing my little heart out.
No, because when you're in it, and like you give your all.
Like, I want to do that, but, like, I fear, like, I would have to mute myself. Because Nick is just, like, straight face. He's like, like, I can't even do it. Like, that's his reaction. No.
I was like, what's wrong?
No. That's his, like, literally. What I'm saying, I'm like, what's wrong? That's his reaction to me belting out. I have to get a video. It's just so funny. And I'm going to Delaware in a week. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Nick, I really want to drive. And I'm like a passenger princess. And he's always like, no, like, I'll drive, babe. Like, I got it, whatever, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, like, I want to drive because I want to film a couple TikToks of, like, stop 1, stop 2, like, iced coffee, like, bathroom break 1, because I have the smallest bladder, and I think it would just be so funny to see how many times I can pee on a road trip, like, be so for real.
That's so funny.
And I just want to have, like, a little fun and, like, a little key in the car and drive and have my really fun time. And
sometimes it makes it go faster too when you're the one driving, I feel like.
I agree.
Yeah.
And, like, I get really car sick, so I can't, like, be on my phone. I can't read. I can't do really anything. And so, honestly, the vibe is waking up super early, like 4 or 5 in the morning, getting an iced coffee, hitting the road, Nick sleeping, and then we switch off at, like, 10. You
could go to 7 Brew because they open at, like, 6 a.m.
And I will. No, yeah. I might be out earlier.
Or they might open earlier than that. They open, like, crazy early.
But, yeah, that's, like, my dream.
Yeah.
That's my dream. Like, having, like, a big thing of water, a big coffee, and, like...
Yeah.
Being on the road so early because I want to get to the beach. And I know the beach is only going to be, like, 60 degrees. But, like, actually,
it's for the vibes.
It's my perfect...
You know what I mean?
That's my dream beach vacation. Like,
my dream date.
Like, no sun. Like, not no sun. I love sun. But, like, no, like, sweltering hot heat. Like, we're going for, like, a wedding, so I'm glad it's not going to be so hot.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
It's going to be so good. It's going to be so perfect. I'm very excited.
7 Brew opens at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay, Hannah, I will be there on Friday morning at 5:30. Like, literally...
First in line.
Yeah. Like, but anyway, that's my dream. And that's also what got my car done. So...
Slay. I love that for you.
And I will say... Getting the car done was so worth it. Like I was saying before, I will do things by myself, and if I can.
Oh, there's some things where it's like, if it saves you so much time and effort and like mental space, and it's not like a crazy amount of money, like it's so worth it.
It was so worth it. Like
yeah,
it was kind of expensive. Don't get me wrong, but it's a long job. Like it's a lot of work.
It takes hours to like really clean your car. You know what I mean? And like you'd be there for hours too. It's like, well, that's time, like, you are moving, you're working, you're packing for a trip. Like, you literally don't have time to do that. So,
and I feel like I'm very fortunate in having this luxury to be able to do this. But, like, if you break it down hour to hour, like, it's not like that much, actually.
Yeah. I was going to say, no disclaimers. You can just enjoy it and not have a disclaimer.
You're right. Thank you, Adam. I really appreciate it. Shout out to you.
I'm going to need you to like send me the website. Like actually for real.
I'm going to write the nicest review. Like honestly, I'm going to put the website on the story and like tag him because he deserves it. He was so nice, so kind. And he is a small business owner.
Oh, slay.
Like I love supporting small business owners in my community. I think it's so worth it. I would 10 out of 10 recommend.
No, same. Like I buy like all my like pet food and stuff from the like locally owned pet store across because I'm like, can I get it cheaper on Chewy or PetSmart? Yeah. But like it's so much if you can, like why not spend more and like support a business? So.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
So those are all my updates.
Yeah, same. I'm pretty boring. I don't have much going on. I will say I started The Nightingale. I'm actually sad that you haven't because...
Come on, chapter 3, chill.
Okay. I'm deep in it.
Yeah.
I am deep in it. It's so good. Like, I can't believe I put off reading Kristen Hanna for so long. Part of it is that, like, I'm not the biggest historical fiction fan. Like, it's not what I gravitate to right away. Like, it has to be, like, a good... Agree. Like, a really good, intriguing plot. Or, like, summary to, like, pull me in. You know what I mean? And, like, also, too, because Kristen Hanna is so popular... I was like, I don't know, like, if I'm the right audience. You know what I mean? But no, I'm there. I'm the audience, babe. It's me.
It's so good.
It's so good. And I'm remembering now that, like, Chelsea and JC were like, you think it's not going to get worse, and then it does. And I'm like, things have to be going up soon, right?
They never do. What I will say, it is a slow, for me at least, Kristen Hanna books are, like, a slow getting into. But once you're in it...
Yeah.
You're like firing on all cylinders. So I feel like chapter 3, there's movement right now. Like it's been like a slow couple of like setups for the characters.
Yeah.
Like,
like the plot is definitely slow, but I wouldn't say it's like boring. Like the writing is engaging still. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't one of those books where I was like, okay, I just got to like drag myself through until you get to a pace where you're like good. But it definitely is like a slow moving plot. Like even now I'm like 200 pages into the book or something like that, 230. I don't know how many pages are in the book, but it's a lot. I'm only like a quarter of the way through. So, but I'm like, I'm in it. Anyway.
Cool.
I lost my train of thought, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, so I'm excited to be able to say our thoughts maybe next week.
Yeah.
On it. Because
yeah.
It's going to be 2 weeks.
True.
So we'll recap it next week. I'm really excited. So do you want to get into advice?
Yes, I really do.
Thank you for everyone who submitted. Let me just pull it up. So if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, we put polls up and like stories and things like that.
That's where we like gather our submissions, basically.
So this submission was for our advice column. We have like any advice you want: dating stress, girl talk, in-law drama, product wreck, secret crushes, embarrassing moments, anything you need to get off your chest. Like you name it, and we'll give you our like best advice. Yeah. So that's kind of the prompt for this like advice column. If you're new here. Hi girls, I have a gym crush. We work out at the same time every day. We are polite to each other and smile, but nothing else really. I don't even know his name. I want to start to talk to him, but I don't know how to say hi. How do I approach him and what do I say? Thank you.
That's hard because I feel like it can feel so hard like in the gym, especially because it's like there's so much like discourse about like whether or not you should approach people at the gym, and I feel like normally it's like guys approaching girls. That's like, don't do that. But I think since you guys like acknowledge each other's existence, you know what I mean, even if it's not like verbally, then I don't think it's going to be like that weird. I don't think it would be weird to him at all. But what I was going to say is like the first thing I was thinking of is like find something to like compliment him on, or like start a conversation about like if you like really like his pants, or like if he's wearing like a brand of like gym, because if you're consistently going to the gym, like I'm guessing maybe he has like special gym wear, and it's like, oh, do you like this brand or whatever, even if like you already do, or you're like, oh, isn't that collection, so I don't know. Or like, oh, if he like does like an interesting workout, or like some odd like way to use a machine or whatever. But
wait, that's so smart. I was thinking like you have to give him the eyes.
No, because I feel like especially my point was with the gym discourse thing, I just got a little distracted, was because I feel like there's a big narrative of being like, guys, like it's not cool to like hit on girls in the gym or like talk, like interrupt people's workouts, like nobody likes it, it's uncomfortable, whatever. So maybe he does want to talk to you, especially if you guys are like making eye contact, like you acknowledge each other, but he just doesn't want to like
annoy you,
cross a boundary and annoy you, and like maybe he's nervous too, especially because of that. So I think like finding like an easy way to bridge that gap, and like maybe at first it's not like a whole conversation, like maybe it's just like, oh my god, I like your pants so much, but like you just dip your toe into that,
open the door,
you
crack the door, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
No, that's so true.
Yeah. Would you ever be worried that he has like a girlfriend or whatever? Would that cross your mind?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, like, once you started dating, like, maybe, but like I don't really like assume that about people. Like, I don't know, it depends on like, okay, do you know his name? Like, have you stalked him on Instagram?
She said I don't even know his name.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess like once you like build a rapport or whatever, then I would do some investigating.
Yeah,
but
I totally agree.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't like cross my mind like initially, and especially if you just start out like super friendly, like very basic, nothing like flirty, just like, oh my god, cool shorts or cool shoes or whatever.
I think that's great advice. Wait, Hannah, I'm a little rusty, I'm like give him the eyes, like bring him to you, like reel him in. But I'm definitely under the like impression of like don't do anything. Sorry, don't not do anything.
Yeah.
Like shoot your shot. Like,
no, actually, like that's the reason that I'm married, because I shot my shot.
I know. I'm actually so impressed. like there's so many facets of you that I learn all the time by like doing this, and I didn't realize that you were the one that.
I was never that kind of person.
No, that's why I wouldn't
like ever. It was like something took over my body, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it.
And I'm honestly so like proud of you is like a weird thing to say, but I'm like so like jealous of that side of you, because I know like especially in high school, like I was very insecure, and like maybe now I would feel a little more like secure in rejection. But I think definitely back then, like Nick was like my first boyfriend, and I was like, I had no idea. Like I didn't know. And also what I will say is sometimes boys don't know if you're flirting with them. So
yeah. And especially I think the gym environment plays a lot into it. So like he could just be feeling really unsure.
And I think that's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Because you could go in there, say you like his shorts, feel him out. Like, is he flirting with you? Like, girl, you're going to know. Your intuition. And, like, you can feel it out. And if he's, like, very dry and bland, I mean, I wouldn't stop. Because, I don't know. Because I'm like, would I be dry and bland with someone I like? No. So, maybe that's your cue.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when I was in high school, like, I would never have put myself out there like that. And I think now I would, but I was like so impressed. Like 18-year-old Hannah like knew what she wanted and went for it. That is so impressive.
I think part of it was like just being at the end of high school. I was like, well,
I'll never see him again.
Will it hurt so bad? Yes. But then like the odds of seeing him again, like it would, I'd only have to like look at him for like 2 more months. So.
The rest of your life.
Yeah. Shoot your shot.
You could marry them.
You could. You never know.
So wait, I love that. Our next one is, all of my friends and family are shopping for houses right now, and I feel like I'm falling behind. I'm not in the position yet to purchase one, nor do my husband and I know where I want to live in the near future. I feel this overwhelming urge to settle down and run around. How do I navigate these feelings?
Listen, I feel like I'm the same way, where I'm like, a lot of people around me want to buy houses, and I'm like, I'm not committed to a certain place or like ready to take on the responsibility. And I would say it's like, first of all, it is so much money. Like, it's more than just a mortgage. It's like, okay, can you get a mortgage that's cheaper than rent? Yeah. But then it's like, you got to save for a new roof. You got to make sure that you're keeping up with like all this kinds of maintenance and stuff. Like, things will break. And like the odds are, if you're buying your first home, it's like a starter home, so it might be a little older. There's going to be probably a lot of upfront costs. It's not going to be like you're like building a new house and like nothing breaks. You know what I mean? So there's like the expense and the work side of it. But then also, like, I feel like it's much smarter financially to rent longer while you're in that place in your life where like you're not ready to settle down, you don't know where you want to be, you're just not ready to take on the responsibility yet, and like then to like rush and get into a mortgage because you feel like you should, because it's like you can like stop renting tomorrow, you know what I mean, and like buy your house or like get up and move. But like if you buy a house because you're feel pressured into doing it, not to scare you, but like what if the market tanks tomorrow and like then you're like really upside down in your house, which like, I mean, you have to hold a house for like 3 to 5 years to like make a profit. Oh, I've thought about all of this.
Not Hannah fear-mongering over here. She's like,
no, but I'm just like, if
your house has mold and you die?
No. I'm just saying, like, if you're not sure that you want to stay, why would you buy a house somewhere that like it kind of like maybe you are pretty sure you don't want to be? And then like, what if you have to hold on to it for longer than you think you need to? You know what I mean? Like if something happens with the market, or, you know, you just never know. So I say like, don't feed into the pressure. Enjoy your rent. Enjoy like something breaking and being like, come fix this, please.
No, actually. And I keep seeing like the median for like average homeowners or average first time buyers are like older and older. And I think right now we're sitting at like 40 for the age. So like I also feel this like pressure to like buy a house and like, because people always equate renting to like lighting money on fire, but I don't, because
I don't think that that's the case.
It's a quality of life you're living. It's kind of like, well, wouldn't you argue that the food you're eating is also lighting money on fire? No, it's like a quality of life.
Going on vacation, is that lighting money on fire? It's like,
no, yeah, it's so temporary. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So I think that, and plus like money is just, it's like fake. Everything's like, it's like a really paper. Like what, you know what I mean? Like be responsible and financially.
Like the economy is not real.
But, like it's not really real.
Guys, it's all just a game that we all agreed to play.
Literally, we're playing the game of life.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of us are buying houses, some of us are moving and traveling. And I think that if you don't know where you want to, especially if you don't know where you want to like settle down.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you should feel pressured to do that. I know what I will say, like, maybe go on Zillow and just browse it. And if you find like your dream home for your dream price and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
fine. But if not, but okay, what I will say is though, Zillow is a slippery hole.
Yes.
I have been on it.
I just gonna say I don't recommend that actually.
I'm like, I'm gonna walk that back because I've been on it and I'm just like looking at houses like every probably other day, just to like see a vibe, you know,
Vibe, yeah,
and like see what's on sale and where the market's at and like what.
I was doing the same thing when we were considering if we wanted to buy a house or not instead of like renting more, and you just get so obsessed, like it. Yeah,
it's like it's
and
like
I would say too, like maybe if you're no, actually though, I would say too,
it's like a form of social media. I'm like, oh my god,
no,
the cute pictures of the house. I'm like the
yard. I love Zillow. I will say too, like if you maybe it's I know you like mentioned you didn't know if you wanted to stay, but like if you like you could see yourself being happy in Buffalo, like okay maybe or wherever you live.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know if in
Buffalo or wherever you are. If you could see yourself being happy in the place that you are currently, then maybe it's worth it to like talk to a realtor, see what the reality is, talk to like they can put you in touch with like lenders, so you can talk about like, hey, what can I afford, what would I need in down payments, what's the market looking like, what's my mortgage looking like, yeah. So and then you can like make a really informed decision. But I think the worst thing that you could do for your financially or like just in any aspect of life is like
mentally
rushing to do something that like you're not ready to do because other people are doing it, like like rushing into marriage because everyone around you is getting married, or like having a kid because everyone around you is having a kid, buying a house because everyone around you is buying a house. Like no, live your own life.
You know what, that is not hot.
That's not hot.
So yeah, I think comparison is the thief of joy, and I find myself feeling my best when I'm able to just focus on myself. I feel like sometimes like my around me is like smoke where I'm like looking at everywhere else besides myself, and then as soon as I like wrap it up and like really reflect to myself, I'm like, okay, like I can only do what I can do. Like I can't be seeing, I'm gonna use Hannah as an example because she's sitting right here and you know, you're listening to her too. I can't use Hannah as an example and be like, oh my god, Hannah moved into this huge space and I'm so jealous and blah blah blah. And like, yes, I have some of those feelings from time to time. Yeah. But then if I like really like dig deep and like reflect that back on me, I'm like, okay, well, aren't you happy in the space you live? Yes. Like, do you have opportunities and things that maybe Hannah doesn't? Yes. Do you, like, it's very, once you, I think, turn the focus back on yourself, it's very easy to like clear out those like outside voices.
Yeah. And I think the only person you should be comparing yourself to is past you.
Not even.
In certain respects, unless you're like, you know, on a downward spiral, then maybe not. But like sometimes like I feel that way too. But then I'm like, okay, if I think about like the uncertainty I had like 4 years ago and where I was in life, and like where I didn't see my life being like this, and like it makes me feel so content. I'm like, when I think about it, like I really am so content with my day-to-day life and like these kind of, I'm getting off topic, but yeah, you know, like that kind of thing. No, but
I'm over here like, no, my not hot is looking at old pictures of myself and spiraling. Like at my 18-year-old self, like that was gonna be in the last week.
No, but actually, I
was like,
same.
I'm still in that right now, and I'm please, I can't.
Actually, maybe it's a little too vulnerable.
No, actually, I was like, I'm not gonna say it, and I say it now. I'm like, yeah, because I can't shut up. Like I can't keep a secret.
No, literally.
But my own secrets. I can't keep my own secrets. Everyone else's secrets, like I'll probably forget, honestly. Like don't. Yeah. But like my own secrets, like I just
having like the worst like oversharing, or what is it? Vulnerability hangover today from yesterday's episode. I'm like, oh, she exposed herself.
And then I'm like, okay, Nicole, in 2 days or whenever I'm editing this, I'm like, keep it clean, like wrap this up, like you got this, girl. Like So, single one. My next one is, how do you rebuild confidence in yourself when you make a mistake? In your relationship, in your professional life, in your fitness journey. I'm going through it right now, and my confidence, sorry, I'm not laughing at that. Like, I'm like, yeah, me too. But my confidence is at an all-time low in many facets. Thank you, girlies. I love listening every week.
That's hard because I like understand it's so easy to be like, well, the only thing you can do is learn and whatever. And like, but I understand literally, like, it's like whenever you make a mistake, it's like you can logically think that like, okay, like I made a mistake. whatever, like I can do things differently moving forward and whatever, but like the emotions when it's like fresh or like sometimes the logic doesn't work.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I think the thing that I would focus on is the rebuilding.
Yeah.
And know that, like, even though it feels like you're starting from ground zero, you're not.
Yeah.
You're at least, like, a step above when you had no experience with whatever you're building, fitness, relationship, you know.
Yeah. But sometimes, too, like, I like to literally imagine, like, wiping it off my slate. Like, say, like, okay, maybe you were, like, really in a fitness kick and then something happened and, like, you're 6 months out and you just haven't done anything and, like, you're just not feeling great. And you're like, I used to be so good and, like, now, like, whatever. Literally doesn't matter. I'm like, boop, day 0. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, here's my plan moving forward. Here's what I'm going to do. Also, like, don't set yourself up for failure. So, like, when you're, like, rebuilding, like, don't be like, okay, well, I used to go 6 days a week, so I'm going to start going 6 days a week, like, starting tomorrow. It's like, no. Literally baby steps. Like, wipe the slate clean. Okay,
one day a week, yeah.
1 day a week. And, like, it doesn't matter that, like, I used to do this and now I'm here. Like, doesn't matter. Today is this is where I am today. And this is how I'm going to move forward. Yes. No, like, that's the attitude I try to keep, especially for things like that. I feel like it's harder when it comes to, like, work where it's like you can't really, like, wipe the slate clean and start over.
You can start a new job.
You can, depending on, like, how bad it was.
But I also meant, like, you have, like, learning experience.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not, and, like, maybe, like, what not to do. Like, you know, that's what I was trying to say. I do, like, think starting from scratch and starting this part clean is, like, a lot of, that has, like, a lot to do with, like, a good foundation and, like, what will help you succeed and build your confidence. I think keeping promises you make to yourself builds confidence in so many different aspects. Like, when I say, oh, I'm going to mow the lawn today, and I mow the lawn, I'm like, okay, that built a little confidence in me. And that has nothing to do with,
like, you're a person that you can trust and rely on.
And that has nothing to do with work or my relationship. But I feel like even that shows up in those situations where I'm like, I'm a person of my word. I can handle it. Like, I can do it. And then I'm, like, feeling better in my relationship. I'm feeling more secure in my job. Like, I'm feeling like a strong person, like a strong worker, like a whatever. Yeah. So I think even, like, let's just say you're working on your fitness journey and you're building from scratch, and maybe you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna put on a podcast and fold my laundry, and you do it. You're like, okay, that's, like, something that you told yourself you're gonna do that can carry on to, like, now I have more confidence in, I said I'm gonna fold my laundry and I did it. Now I said I'm gonna go on a walk, like, and I can do it. You know what I mean? It's just, I feel like I like how you, like, made confidence as, like, a whole rather than in a specific targeted territory, because I think confidence affects every territory.
It does. It builds on itself, like, even if it's not in the direct area.
Yeah.
And I think that's when it's like, okay, like, that's when it's really important to, like, just wipe the slate clean. Doesn't matter what we used to do. Doesn't matter what we want, like, think we should be doing. I love the, like, saying, like, stop shoulding yourself.
Yeah.
Take baby steps and, like, just rebuild that confidence with those small wins. What would you do, like, in a professional situation? Like, if you make a mistake at work, like, how would you rebuild confidence there? Because I feel like it's slightly different. You've got, like, more of a social component to it. It's not, like, your own internal battle. You know what I mean?
Yes. I think I would take the route of, like, head down proving myself.
Yeah.
In a sense of, like, coming in early or working late or and I'm not saying to do it, like, every day or every night, but definitely, like, you know, like,
putting in the sweat,
putting in, like, to make up for it. It depends how big your mistake was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, you know, keep it moving. I think I would really go the extra mile. Like, if my boss is like, can you do X, Y, and Z? I would, like, do X, Y, and Z, and I would know, like, why I did it, how I did it, where I did, like, just, like, the whole, like, I would just know it. I would know what I was doing, like, so that if he ever came to me, I could explain, this was my thought process, this is where I went. There'd be no, I think it might be a little different with engineering because I have, like, rules and books and things like that I have to abide by, but
yeah,
it's like I have all of these different, like, resources that I can point to for, like, this is why I came to this conclusion.
Yeah. I think, like, what I would do is, like, okay, like have some time where I would, like, sit down and be like, okay, like, how do I want to move forward? Like what I would like maybe start with like, okay, like what did I do wrong? What would I do differently? And like now that I know, and then like maybe set some goals for yourself so like you can have some small wins. Like, okay, like I want to learn more. I like made a mistake in
not me going freaking 100. Like you're gonna grind, you're gonna stay.
No, but I think that's fine too. Like I think if you're rebuilding like confidence for yourself, like within your own abilities. Okay, so maybe you like set some goals. Okay, like I made a mistake in this field and it was because of like this lack of knowledge. Like what can I do to bridge that gap so like I know more for next time, or like have a deeper understanding, or like, you know, set your goals of like, okay, I want to take on a new responsibility or whatever. And then I would say too, like I don't know like what the social situation was like in terms of like your coworkers and stuff, because I think a lot of like what makes making a mistake at work hard is like you can almost feel like social shame. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And hopefully your bosses and stuff handled it well. I think the best thing to do is to own up to it. I mean, obviously, like, yeah. I mean, if you know, maybe if it's already out there, then everybody knows. But I think like just being okay, I can't change the past.
Take responsibility.
Take responsibility. I can't change the past. It is what it is. Really like I like to put pen to paper, so like that's why I think about like journaling. I would literally write down like, okay, this is what I did wrong, this is what I would do next time, and like here's my thought process and that kind of thing. If you can, like maybe try and set up like once a month or like every other week calls with your manager just to talk about like, okay, here's my goals, like I want to learn from this, like do you have any feedback for me, like here's what I'm doing. And like you can just have like an open conversation. I have my like manager has set up like bi-weekly catch-ups with all of us like on my team. And so I try to use the time to be like, okay, like do you have any feedback for me on like my performance in like any area? And like first of all, you gotta be ready for it. Like if you ask for it, be ready to receive, you know what I mean, and like work on it. And then I think too, like this is where it's hard because you have to toe a line where it's like sometimes when you make a mistake you feel like you don't want to come off as vulnerable anymore and like you really want to prove yourself. I think you kind of have to humble yourself and be like, okay, like let me ask questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like don't be afraid to like use the resources you have in terms of like your boss or your coworkers who like might know a little bit more. But then where you have to toe the line is like don't be helpless. You know what I mean? Like don't be afraid to ask questions and learn and like admit when you don't know something, but also like don't like not try to do anything on your own. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to do anything on your own. Like you have to start doing things on your own again to rebuild that confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
After making a mistake. So.
And our last thing, I think this was like a misunderstanding with the plot of like the advice column. Is where she just said, go with your gut all the time. Now, I wasn't gonna bring this up because it's not really what the column was for, but what I will say is I feel like my intuition has been on lock lately with like numbers, with like just like a gut feeling. And I heard this thing that was like, well, how do you know if it's a gut feeling? Like, how do you know, whatever? And I think a gut feeling should not make you queasy. It should just, what?
That's so funny. I just love it. I don't know.
Like, I saw it was like a gut feeling should not make you queasy. It should make you...
A gut feeling is not a stomach ache.
No. It's like a certainty. It's like a...
Yeah.
It's like
I get it.
Like a knee-jerk reaction. And I was like, say less.
Yeah.
Nick and I love to play a game where I'll guess the time. And like sometimes like I'd come on red... like so hot, like
yeah,
it's I don't know what it is with numbers with me. It's just it just locks. He's like, guess how many hours I've spent on this video game, and I'm literally like 132.
No,
like,
I guessed Lydia's weight like down to the exact ounce.
Like I don't know if it's like feminine intuition. I don't know like what kind of wizardry I have. I'm like, it's my superpower. And
yeah.
Now that I'm knocking on wood. Now that I've said that, like it's over for me. But like. You can ask Nick. I am so locked in with the intuition.
I think there is a lot of wisdom in like going with your first answer.
I agree.
Yeah.
You want to know what else Nick and I do in our free time?
What?
We go on YouTube and we watch like it's like this game that this person does, and they have like a group of random people, and you have to answer a question right to stay in the game. And so some of it's like pop culture questions, some of it's like whatever. And so we'll search a video like pop culture, stay in the game questions, like whatever. And so Nick and I will try to stay in the game with them. Like you can't be like the last to like not answer a question. And so Nicole and I will be like, who are we choosing to win? And like a lot of the times, like before they ask any questions, and a lot of the times Nick and I, me more than him, will choose the person that like goes to the end. And they might not win necessarily, but like we're like, this lady knows pop culture.
The vibes.
I'm like, yellow shirt, pop culture. Mm-hmm. It's so funny.
That is so funny.
But we've been doing that, and that's like testing my little intuition. But we've been doing that, and it's so fun. We do it together, and sometimes I get out. I'm like, damn, what is like the capital of Somalia? Like, I don't know. And
I don't know.
They rip it. I'm like, and then others, it's
and I'm like, sometimes I think I'm smart, and then I watch those videos, and I'm like, maybe not.
No, like I watch pop culture, and I'm literally eating it up. Like, I'm like, Belieber. It's like, what is the fan base name for Justin Bieber? And Nick's like, what? I'm like, Beliebers, and it's just like random things like that. And then some of it's like cooking, and Nick's like, I don't know, a cooking word. Saute, like it's not saute, but like some cooking.
Like, what are the 4 flavor?
Yeah, and
basics.
And he's like so quick. He's like acid base, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
salt,
sugar,
fat,
acid, heat.
Fat. Heat. Okay, yeah. Nick would know that so quickly. Mm-hmm. Not I.
Yeah,
but
that's not to say when you trust your gut, that doesn't mean be impulsive. Trust your gut.
Always trust.
Have some research.
Always trust. Blindly. No, I'm kidding. I'm being dramatic. Yeah. I'm kidding. No, Hannah's so right. Trust your gut. Do some research. You know.
Yeah. Sometimes what I like to do too is like if I'm debating between a situation and I feel like I'm battling between like what do I really want? Like maybe one feels like the right decision, but like I'm also really drawn to this other decision. I'll ask someone else, and if I don't like their answer, then I know I need to go with the other one. Like if you ask them a question like say it's like about like clothes, okay, this dress or this dress, and they're like, I like dress 2, and you're like, oh, buy dress 1. Oh, like then you know,
so
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a good way too. If you're like trying to discern your gut feeling,
you're so right about that.
Yeah. Anyway. That's all I got.
Yeah. So we literally made it to an hour. We had nothing to worry about.
I feel like I brought my like therapist sweater today.
You look like a therapist.
Thank you.
I love it. And honestly, you were killing it.
Like, been there, done that.
I was giving the worst answers. I will say, like the worst advice. Like actually, the worst advice came out of my mouth. And then Hannah would be like, "Well, actually, I do this," and I'm like, "No, you're right."
Wait, I don't think you gave bad advice.
I think I gave the worst advice. I'm gonna re-listen to this and be like, "Girl, be so for real." And the funny part is, I'm the one that sees the questions before, so I do have the option.
Like you could like, pre-think
about it and marinate in them, but I don't.
Mine's just straight off the dome.
And it's always so much better. I'm like, wow. I'm like taking notes while Hannah's talking. I'm like, this is good stuff.
No, sometimes I pull from a place and I'm like, dang.
No, the way
I didn't know you had that.
The way you were like, and you're going to bridge the knowledge. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like writing it down. I'm like, can't wait to rewatch myself back and like be like, I was like so zoned in. I was like, and you know, maybe I've been a bad worker. Like,
no. It's because I was working on my company makes us set goals. Like we have to.
Oh, my company does too.
Yeah. And so I was
SMART goals.
Yes. And today I was like, okay, like I want to start like gathering evidence for them every quarter. And then I was thinking about like, okay, what makes me confident at work? And like, actually, like I did not want to do that exercise for so long. And I did it the other day and I was like, I'm killing it. It's only April. Like I am killing it. I have evidence towards all my goals. So that's why I was like, oh, set goals. Mm-hmm. And then just chip away.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. You can follow us on Instagram at Holding It Pod. You can watch us on YouTube at Holding It Pod and Spotify at Holding It Pod. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts at Holding It Pod and email us at holdingitpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Same time next week.
Bye.
Bye.